Hello everybody in the Portland Metro, Vancouver, Washington area. Welcome to another episode of Drinking with Aaron. I'm here with my good friend Buddy Highway from the G-Town Everything, Gresham, Oregon. Promoting it proud right here. Professional wrestler by whenever he gets booked.
Professional pop drinker?
Television co-star by night. So we are doing our next fabulous root beer tasting. All of you out there may remember the first one we did. It was the first show I ever did, was the root beer tasting with all the big boys and little boys out there. Today we're going to be trying out all of these new great root beers that I had not been introduced to at that point in time. And it is a lineup of all of these micro root beers out there from bottling companies all over the United States and beyond. So we're going to start off. I know, Buddy, you're a big fan of root beer. And so I'm going to be sure to pour you the extra large glasses so that we can see how much you just love all of these root beers. So let's go ahead and get it started here. We've got our Bulldog root beer.
Bulldog Brown?
It is a handcrafted root beer. Most likely meaning that it's brewed in the old world style of root beers, much like how they brew a beer. And it's all kettle brewed and all that kind of stuff. It's basically the same type of process minus the fermentation to get the alcohol. So let's see how this one.
So that's what they call it, root beer?
It is well, they call it root beer because it was made from different roots that were out there: the sassafras root, the licorice root, the birch beers are kind of a brother to these. They are made from like the birch root from the birch trees that are out there, and that's where they get their main flavors from. You're going to notice in a lot of these root beers you've got your sassafras root, which is the base of many great root beers. You're also going to have some licorice undertones, some wintergreen flavor in there. A lot of these things that you don't really notice the first time you drink a root beer, but if you're looking for them, they're there, and you can kind of pull them out. So let's go ahead and see how this one is.
That soda shot. It doesn't look like a bulldog. It looks more like a pit bull or a Boston Terrier.
That's not a British bulldog. That's a regular bulldog. Or the English bulldogs. That's not an English bulldog. That's what most people think of when you think of a bulldog. That is actually a bulldog there on the front there. Oh, it's got a good root beer smell to it. I think this is going to have a little bit of a vanilla flavor to it. Yeah. That one's got some vanilla flavor to it. I'm not a fan too much of the over vanilla root beers. This one goes into that classification. Buddy, you didn't even try that.
Oh.
You got to give each and every one of these a fair shot. Now, Buddy, for someone that just loves root beer, you're really not giving these much of a taste here. A little bit better there. Feeling the love.
Tastes like a Bargs.
A Bargs?
A Bargs root beer.
What's a Bargs?
Look at Bar S.
I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about.
The Bargs root beer.
Oh, Barks? Is that what you're talking about?
Bargs.
This is not a Barks root beer. Barks is overly carbonated, hard to drink, no vanilla, all sassafras root, nothing special. That's what Barks is. This is a very vanilla-y, very low in carbonation, not much any other flavor besides the vanilla. So really nothing like a Barks at all.
I think you're just blowing my opinion out the water.
Yeah. Next time get your opinion right. This is a root beer tasting. Got a lot of root beer to taste here. And I was just informed that you are not a root beer man.
No, I'm not a root beer man.
You are not a fan of the root beer.
No.
But he's going to be a champ. He's going to stick in there through these 9 root beers that we're going to taste tonight.
9 root beers?
9 root beers, yeah. We got them on the list today. They're going to be real good. Some of them I think you might actually like more than others. You know, so root beers vary in taste so much. You know, obviously they all have kind of the same base, but they add different things to them. Gives them a little different flavor. I think you might be pleasantly surprised with some of them out there. So let's go ahead and try this next one up. It's the Empire Bottling Works root beer. And we're doing something super special today. Since Buddy's not a big fan of root beer, we are taking Buddy's leftovers here and compiling them all into one magical root beer drink for me to taste at the end of the show. So that'll be interesting. So that one smells totally different from the last one, doesn't it? There's no vanilla in that one. It's a lot crisper.
It is.
You know, not so smooth. It's got a little more carbonation in it than others. Some of the root beers that are out there are naturally carbonated, like you would find in like a beer, and some of them are unnaturally carbonated, where they add in the carbonated water to it. So that in itself gives it a little different flavor because it's a different ingredient to do the natural carbonation. So you're going to find something a little different in these too.
I understand.
Oh, buddy, you need to give that one a shot.
I did give that one a shot.
You got to give it a little bit more of a shot than that.
Tastes like a Barnes.
Now, buddy, I don't know how. I need you to explain something to me. How does one grow up to not like root beer?
Because it's Buddy Highway.
Because root beer is like the soda of sodas. It's one of the, it is like the oldest soda that's ever been out there.
Yeah.
I mean, most of the root beers started as like the elixirs back in the 1800s that people made to like cure your ailments. You know, it's like you drink these root beer elixirs that were made from all of these sassafras roots and all these things, and they compiled them together and fed them to people as medicines.
Yeah.
And then they discovered that maybe the medicinal purposes weren't really what they were made for. Then they started pulling them out for the soft drinks there, and I love them. They're great, and I just don't understand how one can not like a root beer soda. They're great. Yeah, well,
Sorry, I'm not a root beer man.
we're gonna move on to the next one, though, buddy.
Okay.
I'm glad you're holding yourself in here.
I am holding myself in.
Let's see what's going on in my pocket here.
You see what's going on in my pocket right here too.
Hello.
Hello? I'm on TV right now. I'm doing TV right now. I know, oh yeah, I will, I'm not done yet. Huh?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. No, I didn't do it.